make it to Emsdale, which would be nice. So that's what we're gonna aim for. Had a nice shower at home, and oh, it always feels better. You get home and you feel a bit run down and dirty and stuff, and just having that hour and a half or 2 hours at home and a shower, some food and conversation and cuddles from the dogs, and it just, I'm refreshed. It's 8:15. 3-hour drive, like I said. Try and squeeze in as much time as I can, get as far south as I can, and call it a night. Wherever, Emsdale, Nomar. Tomorrow morning we'll be going down to Toronto and get a load. I've got my 5-hole tankers again, so I don't know where I'm going though. He'll decide that depending where his dips are with the different customers up here. He'll build me a load with wherever he has room, so we'll leave that to him. Just letting everything air up, and we'll hit the road. There's almost nobody here. There's one truck. Works for me. So I'll get parked here, and I'll stay till 7:30 tomorrow. 8. Get going. Probably stop at Guthrie for breakfast before I head into the city and go load this load of fuel for, I'm not sure where I'm going yet, but he'll have something for me by the time I get there. So you guys have a good night, and I'll turn this back on in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Just woke up here, and yeah, that's how it was all night. Had that one truck here last night, but he left this morning, and I never heard him. Just got up and about an hour and a half to Guthrie for breakfast, and then down to the city. Great here, I always do. It's so much nicer when you don't have guys coming in and out all night. So get rolling. So this is my second trip of the week. Should have 2 more after this. I'm at 1,300 kilometers right now. Usually in the week that's 1,000 or a little bit over. Should be right around there. I still don't know where I'm going. They usually text me in the morning. They could see where we are. We're not satellite track per se, but with the logs and whatever they've got, they can see where all the trucks are at all times. So they can see if you're rolling, if you're shut down, if the truck's shut off, if the truck's idling. So they rarely bother you because they could just see Mike's sleeping at Hemsdale. They kind of know your schedule. Like some guys like to get up at 3 in the morning and be done their day like by summertime. And I like to run 7, 8 a.m. till 11 or midnight. That's my jam. I feel it's more natural for my body anyways to be sleeping, 11 to 7 or midnight to 8, or a little longer even sometimes. Like, I'll take 9-10 hour sleeps if I need them. I was just thinking another reason why I like trucking and why it's different from other jobs is like if you don't like what you're doing trucking wise, because it's such a broad, you could be driving a garbage truck and home every day, a gravel truck for a construction company that does jobs all over, so you're staying in motels here and there and everywhere, or you're working local with a construction company, or you're logging in the bush and you're mostly home every day, or you're doing the kind of regional stuff that I do that you might run by the house, but you live in the truck. And then there's the national stuff for us up here. It's like the Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, Vancouver, like my father-in-law did most of his life. If you don't like what you're doing, you can just switch it up, And there's a lot of jobs that are considered, better than trucking. But in my opinion, they're really not. I wouldn't want to be stuck at a desk, being, anything in business. Man, I sit at a desk for an hour, I'd fall asleep. Well, it's 8:45. Pull in for breakfast. Oh, that was good. Just had a really good breakfast at Guthrie. What a beautiful day. It's 20 degrees at 9:30. All right. Now we get rolling to the city and Harvey made it to breakfast. He keeps kind of the same schedule, so we see each other here for breakfast quite a bit. Usually once a week anyways. We'll each stop in 4 times a week for breakfast, but for timing to work out. Looks like another quiet day at Shell. Yeah, I only see a few trucks in the rack there, so that's good. That green truck is where I want to be, so I'll get in the. There's a stop line here. You wait. Get my coveralls on, and he won't be too long, I'm sure. All right, I'm just pulling out of the rack. 25 after 11. I didn't really check the time when I came in, but it'll say on the paperwork. I went right into a rack. So, get my coveralls off and get my bills, and then, so if I'm leaving here 11:30, I should be up in Engelhard 5:30, 6 o'clock. Deliver that. Make a pit stop at home. Whew, she's warm today. It's nice, I'm not complaining. Turn the heat off. Alright, so I'm just leaving the compound. Says I pulled in at 10:55 and out at 11:25, so 30 minutes. That's in the gate by the time I got my paperwork. It's 11:30 now, so that's good. It's nice. Motorcycle weather almost. Well, I mean it is, but not for me yet. So I just got I'm at the north base scale. Northbound. Since they slowed me down anyways, I like to do a walk around and go to the bathroom or whatever before the last leg of it. Because after this it's 2-lane, and if you get in a good zone there, you don't really want to stop. So anyway, my dispatch, Patrick just sent me a text saying that the product that the customer had ordered, I've got 37,000 dyed and 15,000 clear, I think, around there. Well, the dyed will fit, but the clear won't. They didn't lift the amount that they were going to lift today for clear. So he's not going to make me go half hour, 40 minutes past the shop to deliver, 80%, 90% of my load. So he thinks he's probably just going to switch me off in the yard. We can't leave these tankers loaded without having anything pinned underneath them. I mean, you can put a dolly leg under the pin. Well, Boxteds has a few spare trucks, so I'll just start one of the spare trucks and swap them out real quick. As long as you do it quickly and you don't jerk, like you slowly drop the air onto the dollies and you slowly pull out. Don't do anything stupid, because these things are gosh. I'll probably end up delivering this load anyways, Monday before I leave, or something like that. So it's fine. It's fine. My wife loves it when I say that. It's I noticed my script garage says that, but I have been saying that with my wife for years and years and years, because for pulling something, I could buy a trailer down south or something, and I'm just gonna pull it home, and she's like, "Are you sure the tires are okay?" It's fine. Everything's always fine. It's fine until it's not. So you just deal with it. Deal with it when a problem arises. But oh well. I just say it to get a rise out of her. She just rolls her eyes when I say it now. It'll be one of those things she's gonna miss when I'm gone. This is gonna be a little bit shorter video since I'm not delivering now. I'm in North Bay, first set of lights. I'll record shifting through the lights a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna shave 2.5 hours off my, at least 2 hours off my route. Not running up the Engelhard to deliver. I weighed 61,900 kilograms at the North Bay scale. A tad light, but loading in Shell. I love loading there, and don't get me wrong, like the terminal itself is great, but the density's all over the place. Last week we got a message that the density was 851, and then was it the next day or 2 days later the density was 833. Well, that's a couple thousand liter difference. It's hard to gauge to get your weights right, but I'm not that far off my my goal actually, but like my target kilograms on paper, but then you weigh at the scale and who's right, the paper or the scale? The guy at the scale will give you a ticket, so we'll call him right. After 3 in the afternoon, perfect time to be rolling through North Bay. It's beautiful here, but there are some black clouds to the west, northwest of us there. It's kind of, I'm going north. I guess we'll see. morning, my in and out time for the terminal is 30 minutes. You know, like when you're at the mercy of some dude on a forklift or a loading dock, you know, sometimes you can wait 12 hours for someone to look at you. That's what I love about fuel. You get to where you're going, there's never anybody in front of you. It's just all, like you said, at your own time, at your own pace. You can load after midnight if you want.
It's better there. Michigan, we were hauling stone back there from Rogers City, Michigan, up into Hillebury there. They were grinding it up for the water plant there, but that was kind of cool there. But,
Patrick just swapped me out. I just have to fuel. All right, so just going to Toronto and then leaving it here in the yard. Cuts my miles a little bit, but that gave me 971 kilometers. So that's 603 miles, and that took me 12 hours, and I put in 500 liters. So that's going to do it for this one. Next, I'm pinning up to a different set of tankers. I'm going to go to Toronto, then to Chelmsford, back to Toronto, then back up here. So that'll be the next video.